vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Why, Tony?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Oh, right. Look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it falls incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Lawrence starting with a throw. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, Ron. 11.
Lawrence now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the 2, right?
Stroud off the play fake. That one's complete right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now.
Ow, that's right. Hey, uno more.
Here's Stroud. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Everly's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he'll get it up to the 44. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center. This is brought in at the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Buying some time right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Texans come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest.
Man, better
Just a
start
field
playing
goal
with me,
separates
man.
these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
24.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
Etienne again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
On play action, here's Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Stroud from the pistol. Brought in right side. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now from the 30. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Tony.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. The Jags bringing out the dime look. 3rd down.
Oh, right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 34. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Back to throw. Stroud. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, south. Oh, right. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
11.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First and 10. It's Lawrence. He's on the move. He tucks it in. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the run right. Throwing deep. He's got it inside the 25. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll push their lead to 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. It's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Lawrence now off the play action. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I guarantee you QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Take right open, open. Go, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Ow, for tonight.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Oh, ready.
From the 16. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
All right. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, south, south, south. Good.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Rolling left. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Jags pick it up. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
24. Sink right.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
A tight end in motion now.
13, Luke, Luke. Damn, gun.
They'll throw on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Red on red.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 3. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, run. Big 13 heavy.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, 11.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now give, it's ETN headed left. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lawrence to throw it. ETN on the catch. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. He'll throw it. Flush down out to his left. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. This, our last play of the quarter.
All right. 19 Texans.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
To the air, Stroud. Completed to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. The throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He gets another shot here. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
He's back to throw. And in for the Houston touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here's the 24.
Lawrence working from the gun. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, Lion. 11. Go. Safe right.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First down, Stroud. On target to his man Higgins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Take right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. Hits the 20. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw. Stroud. Escapes a defender. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Nike Texas.
They'll run it from the gun. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Oh, ready? 11.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans holding on to a field goal lead. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Oh, ready?
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Houston first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He put some juice on it. This is caught inside the 15. Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Go, let's go!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
13, Luke!
2nd and 10 now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This will be a 44-yard look. Everly's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Texans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.